Well, a very good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Potters Resorts 2022 World Indoor Bowls Championships from Hopton-on-Sea. Well, we're going to start off with our World Open pairs. First on the green, we have here, coming up, Simon Skelton of England playing with Michael Stepney from Scotland against the Cumbria qualifiers, Trevor Taylor and Stuart Airey. Let's have a little look what we have for the rest of the day. Well, we just have one more game for you. That's this evening at 7:30 with Mervyn King and David Gourlay MBE and Dean Warmington and Scott Edwards. The officials for this game, well, our marker is Bernie Hill and the umpire is Francis Fletcher. Well, ladies and gentlemen, finally it's time to go down to the famous portable ring and we'll hand you over to our MC, Jack Jenkins.
Yes, a very good afternoon. Now, the first of our pairs out this afternoon, are both originating from the same city of Carlisle. Between them, they hold several national and British Isles titles, as well as several overseas titles, including Hong Kong and Australian Open Pairs Trophy winners. Please give a warm welcome to Trevor Taylor and Stuart Airey. Next up, we have a team of a Scottish and English pairing consisting of a British Isles singles champion, 5 times national champion and former pairs and mixed pairs winner. Ranked number 16 and 13 in the world. Please welcome out Simon Skelton and Michael Stepney.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back here to Potters Resorts for the start of the 2022 World Indoor Bowls Championships. Joining me in the commentary box, well, we're going to start where we left off, really. World number 1, Nick Brett. Good afternoon, Nick.
Good afternoon, Jason, and everybody else. Welcome back.
Don't panic for those of you that have got a 5 on him. He is in the event.
Yeah, at the moment.
The pairs prelims were on this morning. We had Ashley Nethercliffe and Wayne Wilgers. They managed to beat the Canadian pair. And then later on we had England's Lee Calvert and Conor Sonato. They beat Scotland's John McCutchinson and Chris McGreedy. So they come straight into the first round here at Potters in the World Open pairs. There's been a few slight changes to the programme. Point them out as we go along. May notice we've gone back to the 2-bowl pairs. 2 sets of 9 ends with a tie break should we need.
Start out here, mate. Lead down, Simon. Great start,
Trevor Taylor, well, he's done the double here at Potters this year. Managed to win the pairs and the singles at Carlisle. Takes some doing that, Nick.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's not easy. Quality field in Carlisle every year.
Yep, set Jack out, just looking to turn it round.
We notice a slight change to the shirts. Look a lot more modern, Nick, I think.
Yes, and it changes as good as the rest, doesn't it?
Yeah. One of the changes that we've made this year, players can elect if they wish to do so to play in black trousers or shorts, as long as the pair play in the same colour.
1 red.
Yeah, I've not made my mind up, trousers or shorts yet. Probably when you see my legs, it'd probably be trousers.
Yeah, it's quite good though, because it always reminds me to get a bucket of chicken on the way home. Changeover day here at Potters. First day of the pairs has fell on the Friday, so we've still got... Well, there's a big coach load checking in, wasn't there, before? So they'll start drifting in through the afternoon.
Yeah, I think they're all just checking in rooms at the moment.
How's it playing, Nick? Is it quick?
It's not as quick as I would have expected it normal, but maybe that's just my first roll on it. Same characteristics are still there.
Yeah, I can't remember. Someone was saying this in this direction to play, in this backhand. Someone said there's a new tighter line available as well as there is on the other backhand.
Yeah, I've only had one roll so far, and there was a tighter line that Greg was rolling on that he was pointing out to me.
No shot clock in play for the pairs as usual. Not that it's really used anymore, Nick, really, is it?
I think everyone's found a way now, haven't they?
Yep. There's not many slow players left on the tour.
Two shots, Skelton and Stepney.
Set score 2-0, first end.
So it's Michael and Samuel that get off to the start of this first round.
Yeah, reasonable start. They'll be happy with the two.
Yeah, pretty good tactics, I think, when you're playing on a decent speed carpet early on. Just try and go nice and short.
Jack length 24.5 metres.
And Simon will certainly prefer a shorter length.
Yeah, he has good strong bowls. Allows him to get back to the centre more or less. I was wondering which way round Trevor and Stuart was going to play in the qualifiers. I wasn't sure whether they were looking at swapping at some point, which is obviously allowed in between the sets.
They might be saving the swap for the next set.
Exactly. And just for those viewers that are following us on Facebook, can I just quickly point out, just to protect you all, there's a scam going on there. There's a new link to the 2022 Facebook account. It's not ours, the one that you have. It's the correct one. It shouldn't be asking you to put in your credit card. So if you do open that link, please do not try and join it. It's not a proper link.
One red.
Here, mate. Just going to slip it, I think. Carry them, say 18 inches or so.
Created a nice little shoulder.
Yeah. Well, needs to just make the trip. Has done. Nice solid contact. Well, bit of a bonus.
Yeah, looks like at least two.
Stop, Paul. Shot ball's that short.
Michael Stepney's provisionally ranked joint 14th at the moment in the world ranking list for the singles. 3 of them sharing that position at the moment.
Yeah, it's all pretty tight for loads of different reasons. From 16 to 12 is pretty close, and the middle's bunched as well.
Yeah, that's right. We've got Darren Bennett, Michael Stepney and Alex Marshall MB all on 28 points. Now can he get another little cheeky touch? Stuart Airey is no stranger to the world stage, played in lots of events, Commonwealth Games, all around the world.
2 shots, Taylor and
Very good
Airey.
under pressure normally, isn't he?
Yeah, I can remember playing Stuart here, first round.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Set score
Don't quote me what year.
to 2 ends.
Quote me if I'm right or wrong, but I think I had to draw a shot about 2 feet off the ditch on the forehand coming back.
Oh, you know exactly when it was.
I don't know, I can't remember what year.
Jack length 26.5 metres.
Yeah, good, Trev. Just come down off that line. Good, mate. Good.
It's quite an odd game, 2-ball pairs. I always find it's just like 4 draw shots most of the time, isn't it? Really?
It is, and I've found if you're scratching, it's a difficult game to find anything on. I think we're all hoping you just start off well, and then it makes it easier.
Yeah, I think if you've got a lead that's playing very well, you know, you stand yourself in a great position, because like you haven't got that opportunity to maybe draw with a couple first, then maybe attack. You've got to really take your mind from the start and just say, right, I'm going to hit this first and then try and recover.
All you got.
Yeah.
All you got, Trev. Well played, mate. Setting a couple of balls in front of the Jack.
Decent starts from Trev this time.
Yeah.
Beat this time, say that.
Well, all on the pace.
Oh, that's. Hurry, clear. Hurry. Hurry and clear it. Hurry and clear it.
Oh, well played. You've just sneaked him.
Looks like it, but not sure.
Favour 1 red.
Yeah, Bernie thinks it's in.
Only out. Only now, Paul. Good effort. Just gonna run out. Again, try that.
Only just gone past.
Yeah, only a roll.
Well, there's a chance here for Stuart.
Chance
Did Gill play it or just stick to the draw?
Yeah, you can play it down either side. Don't mind.
A full
Looks
draw?
like Trev's calling to just give it a chance. Stu, as a rule, would prefer a draw.
Yeah. I think the Carlisle players call it a full draw.
Yeah, I mean, it's just either side. You get full
2
ball.
each and 3. Well, may as well.
Be unlucky to be any more than 1 down, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you know, the ideal shot is that tricky pace, though, isn't it? You might elect to go a bit quicker. Yeah. Hold up. Oh, he's been unlucky. Unlucky. Half a ball wide would have been probably perfect.
Yeah. He still holds, it won't be too much of a disaster.
Yeah, one green.
Fancy might draw the shot.
You think so, yeah. Don't give much away, Simon.
No.
Measures everything.
Umpire, please.
Well, don't forget, if you
One
can't
red,
stay with us for the
measures
rest of
a
today, you can keep up to date with all the results on our Facebook and YouTube. We'll also be posting the results on the new World Bowls Tour website, worldbowlstour.org instead of .com. New design website there. Oh, very close.
One shot. Skelton and Stepney.
Set score 3-2 after 3 ends.
I was thinking that.
Well,
Simon going for his favoured length, not quite made it.
just slightly short.
Jack length 26.5 metres.
It's always slightly harder, obviously, isn't it, keeping the mat back? You've got to be a lot more precise. You know, if you're really struggling, you bring the mat up, you've got that 3 metres, haven't you? It amazes me sometimes when, you know, you've got really good players that bring the mat up and they still can't manage to get that jack, you know, in that 3 metre space.
It is an art in itself. I mean, everyone, obviously you need to get the right pace with your bowls, but you've got to get the jack where you want it. I mean, certain people prefer the jack in one spot on this particular rink. If you're not getting it there,
Yep.
Easier touch ball. On yard. 2 feet Trevor tall.
You'll be excited what you need this year, Nick, having a year off? Eager to go?
yeah, certainly looking forward to getting back out there. Never know how you're going to play and how your results are going to go, but certainly keen to pit my wits against the best.
Yeah, you play, is it Sunday you play?
Yeah, Sunday afternoon.
Denny Cup tomorrow for you. Back for Sunday, you play Wayne and Ashley.
Yes,
Difficult.
yeah. Obviously William, I think, tested, so Wayne's come in.
Yep.
And well, Wayne's had a great start all the way through this season, qualified obviously outright in the singles here.
Yeah, that's right. He's been playing very well. You know, he gets in as the PBA rank 1 player, so it's always good to have them ranking lists in position.
1 red.
So it'll be a tough game for us.
Wonder if his massive supporters will come as well as the singles. I know there's about 50 odd coming for the singles.
Well, I hope so, because you know it makes for a good crowd, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. You know, it livens the game up, and I think that's what's needed in this sport at the moment. I think as long as the crowd's fair, you know what I mean, as long as there's none of this. I watched the dart. I'm not really a darts fan, but watch the darts the other day, and some of the comments coming out of the crowd, you think, oh my goodness.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, with my nose and face and hair, I've heard all the comments, so
Yeah.
I don't think they slate me anything I haven't heard before.
You go first, Nick.
2 red.
Start past that trim. Throw the same. The front ball's probably still the shot ball. Try there in case I just get a touch on it. Oh, you just sit dead draw either side, pal. Easy now. Easy now. Slowly still.
Just to get inside this red one.
Just. 2 feet.
Yeah, and he just missed it, wasn't far away.
Yep.
Mike will still be looking to get a little one, you know, right on top of it, just to stop Stu with a free draw.
Yeah, you wouldn't really expect to count them, would you? But you never know. Early on in a competition.
That might just fallen out. Not a lot in that.
Yeah,
back
might
one.
just tempt Stu to swap
Go
his
on
hand.
then.
He can get round it, but
Still draw him on either, don't mind.
less chance now on the forehand. There's more room on the backhand.
Yeah, it's made the line not quite so guaranteed, is it?
Strength required.
You're reaching.
Come on then, beat that front and took the measure away.
That was commentator's curse.
Three shots. Skelton and Stepney.
Set score 6-2 after 4 ends.
It's good to see the overseas players back this year. We've not got them all back yet. But we've got at least 3 of them. It's always nice to get them back involved. And if you've not seen the draw, that's Hong
length
Kong,
25
Canada
metres.
and the United States of America. If Scott wins, he might get a green card.
I'm sure that's in the contract. Well, 2 decents from Simon.
Yeah, he's played this length pretty well. He's never too far away.
Yeah. Why is it short? Because the foot didn't go short with it.
Well, let's give Stuart a bit of an option.
You have to pay for that. Split the last ball and the jack for another, innit?
2 red.
Yeah, this is where you want Mike to put another one in. It makes your mind up, I guess.
Yeah, would you kind of try and get another shot, maybe a foot past the jack?
Yeah.
Better than short.
Just
isn't
so
it?
as it's away from the 2 reds.
Yeah. Didn't like that.
Sorry.
It's not as heavy as he wanted to be.
Yeah.
He
Change
might
his
block,
shot.
might block the runner.
Yes, that's good for the blocker. Like it. It's quick.
Yeah, I think you said he's quick.
Yep.
Right. Option now.
Well,
Double bluffing him, just putting him behind. He's going to whack it with the last one.
take them both out. Thanks for the 3. Cheers.
45 feet on the right, just looking to get
You definitely want to reach now.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, no matter where he puts this one, Stu's going to have a shot for something. He's either going to have best back or 2 or 3 seconds.
Yep.
Or thirds.
I think sometimes you're just scratching around. It might be just best just to go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good, Mike. With
Just have an earpiece in.
No, stay down. You either draw it or you smack the ball onto the white.
A technical term from Trev.
I think Stu's understood.
Well, how's your result?
Yeah.
Oh, he's been unlucky again. That red ball's not going off, so it's going to be 1 to red.
One
Technically
shot.
cut down, but he'll be a little bit
Stepney.
disappointed.
Yeah. Didn't think he could really get the
Set
jack.
score 7-2 after 5 ends.
Seemed to get the jack pretty thick as well.
Yeah. So 7-2. Still plenty of ends left.
Yeah.
Got the open pairs now for the next few days. The final that'll be on the 17th of January. That's when the BBC join us. Some excellent singles games in the first round, I think, this year, Nick.
Yeah, I can't remember all of them, but 2 or 3 that stood out was obviously Jamie Walker, Jamie Chesney.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Was it Bolt Paxton?
Yep, that's
Jack
another good
length
game as well.
24 metres.
And Catherine playing Mark Rawl.
Yep, you got Pat Briscoe against David Gourlay. You know, Pat is so competitive, plays a lot of bowls. David hasn't sent a bowl since he came here. I was speaking to him the other day and I said, when was the last time you played? He says, last time I played at Potters.
Well rested.
Yeah. Doesn't like to overwork. He's retired now, he doesn't like to overwork himself.
Yeah, he's taken resting to the limit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just that on your last. Just to slip past that.
2 feet.
What's he playing with, Trevor? He's playing with Taylor. Taylor Ace, is he?
They look like tailors.
Like
Which
Taylor
which ones they are, I don't know, but they certainly look like a tailor.
Yeah, just no waste of it.
Well, that's what he needed.
Yeah, great bowl there
One
from
green.
Trev. Then we're looking to bridge the gap next couple of ends.
Yeah, you've got to just string a couple of ends together, haven't you? Just try and play yourself into the game. Get hold of that jack's the main thing and just stretch it out a little bit.
Yeah, so it's right on it. 1 yard. Get up. Get up. Good effort. Slide through. Like that up.
Like 2 feet.
Yeah, it's not too bad, to be honest. You probably only want to lose just a foot, because if it gets a little touch, you bridge the gap pretty quickly.
Yep. Obviously, you play for the draw. If you get the touch, it's a bonus.
That's sweet now. Up you come.
Oh, well played. can afford just to arrive at this, can't you, really? Play the bowl out of you underneath and get a touch off the front bowl and back onto the jack.
You're almost hoping you're one down, but he's probably not, is he?
I think maybe on yeah, it's like Trevor's saying there, you get the bowl solid, even if he gets the inside bowl, that'll take the pace off onto the jack, might make a 3 that. I've no idea why I was pointing at the TV then. Not easy, but it's there.
Yeah.
Just a bend.
One shot, Taylor and Airey.
So that's what he wants. Get the jack
Set
back.
score 7-3 after 6 ends.
We'll go an awful lot further now.
Yeah, you'd expect it to be a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the mat up there, about just over a metre.
Jack length 27 metres.
Good trip.
Yep, change your length and a real good start from Trev.
Yep.
Simon. Stick fast on then.
Oh, look at this throw reply. Brilliant.
Yeah, cracking reply.
Yeah.
Come on, you're good again. All you got.
Needs to run.
Okay.
I see the international series have been British Isles and that's been cancelled, I believe, postponed.
Much of that, it's just
Yeah, I think
there.
I don't know the ins and outs of why, but I guess all countries are nervous about this variant that's about now. And is it going to get better or worse?
Yeah. I don't know, Wales are in a lot more of a stricter lockdown in a way than we are, aren't we, with this, because people can't travel, because I don't think the British Isles are classed as elite, are they? I don't think it's not an elite sport, or not an elite recognised event.
Yeah, and obviously I think all countries have got to confirm bookings with hotels and all that sort of stuff in plenty of times, that deposits could get lost, and
Yeah.
so I don't know the whole facts, but yes, they have been postponed until October, I believe.
Yeah. So that gets you 6 days leave back. Brilliant. See you tomorrow. Well,
Leave the red. Leave the red. Leave the red.
oh, unlucky.
One red.
Still a draw
Yeah.
there.
2 or 3 contacts up the back end, that was the only one you didn't want.
Yep. I wonder what that dead cat was doing outside.
Yeah. Hurry, Mike. Plant out, Trevor. Look. Bill plants out, and that last one will get it as well, so don't be short of pace at it.
Yeah, plant for the bowl, plant for the jack. The bowl is the better one, the jack. You're not guaranteed how far it's going to roll, or you could leave a massive amount of room.
Yeah, he's certainly looking. He'd prefer the bowl, but if the jack rather than none, I guess.
Yeah, that's how far his bowl goes. Bend. Yeah, it needs to bend.
In a yard,
2 feet.
2 feet.
Looks a good track.
Yeah, very well played.
2 shots, Skelton and Stepney.
So, extend the lead now to
So
9
score
shots to 3.
9-3 after
2
7
ends remaining
ends.
in this first set. If you have just joined us, this evening's game at 7:30. Mervyn King and David Gourlay MBE face what was the American pair. Dean Warmington, unfortunately. Lauren tested positive. He's isolating at the moment, so we can get here for the singles. So we go to the PBA ranking
Jack
list
length
again.
24
Number 2 on
metres.
that ranking list is Scott Edwards. So Scott's going to be an honorary American for a couple of days.
Yeah, Simon, good to you. Played up. Played up the last bit. Yeah, well played. Don't want to wee bit, son.
Well, just a bit of both.
Aye. I'll bet just as well as
Not
today.
far though,
Slip
not
it
far.
past you.
See there, the new shirts are mainly made by ASIC for us this year.
Hurry, how you've got here, Simon. Very good, yeah. Hurry, right in behind.
Oh, he's playing well, Simon, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not missed many ends.
No, like a man possessed.
Yeah. Yeah, they played it, run through and chop one out, stay in the ring, but you try and draw it up.
Yeah.
Maybe just got caught between two minds there.
Yeah, as Stewie said, he can't afford to go off the ring.
red.
He need 6 in 2. It's a big ask.
Yeah.
Michael just going to ultra cover mode.
Ultra cover.
Yeah,
I need
well done.
deodorant.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah, it covers a bit of both. Well, it needs to come down.
Not too bad, got something.
Jack will be good. Oh, well played. Oh, Trevor knew what he was doing.
It's all about teamwork.
Draw that one. Dead Jack out of yours.
I get inside it. Yep,
Any touch will help him now. This is
should be fine.
Picks out for the
Stewie needs to get that one and stop to get to the next end.
Yep.
play down there.
Try and sit it, haven't I?
Realistically, you need more than that one, don't you? I think here. Not much on though.
No, he's only got to get to the red and sit it out. Stop for 2.
Just slightly under. So it's going to be one shot to Simon Skelton and Michael Stepney. They're going to take this first set. 10 shots to 3.
1 shot on the first set, Skelton and Stepney.
I suppose you turned up with your normal boot of 16 sets of bowls, have you, Nick?
Yeah, I did actually.
14 jackets.
I haven't got any much many jackets this time, but I've got plenty of sets of bowls.
I don't know.
Maybe one year I might be able to play with one.
I don't know. I remember which ones do what.
Some would say I don't. It has been known that other people has been known for other people to use some of my sets as well. That's my excuse anyway.
No comment. No comment.
They need to be trained before I can use them.
Yep, so there's been a change here. I mentioned this earlier on. So it is in the rules. Stuart and Trevor have elected to swap positions. You can do that after
Jack
each
length,
set.
29 metres.
Obviously they swap now, and then if they drag this to a tie break, if they wanted to go back, they could swap again.
Maybe another year it could bring in swapping bowls in between sets as well.
Oh, let's not go there. My gosh.
I did say I did that in the darts.
Oh God.
See, Peter Wright swapped flights and darts, didn't he? And
We'd have to reserve three rows of seats for your lot. Well, that certainly worked. That's a good tactic.
Lost bit. Not lost bit. A couple of feet just.
And again. Not line. Again there. Out bad. Slight way in, back in.
I tried to do it, Trev. We were side.
Past yours to get.
I'm sure Trev will be really pleased if he gets doing that all set.
Shot ball.
Yeah.
Is there a shot ball, Jack Eye?
It's just past. You could just sneak past it. You can draw it there, or I wouldn't have fussed if you had a wee run at that as well. Hard to draw it.
Well,
It does sit pretty nice for the runner.
yeah.
Yep. I'll play.
As demonstrated. He's gone with it as well.
Yes, you'd be really disappointed with that. Two great bowls, and there they are in the middle of the field now.
Yeah, it's a cruel game at times. Well, still maybe 18 2 feet there.
Yeah, I don't know whether anybody can get to that back corner.
Yeah, they all playing with strong bowls.
Trev looks like he's coming under, isn't he?
Needs to run. Good line.
Now, just less than 2 yards.
Another chance for Trev.
5 feet.
Michael got it in the count. But
A lot narrower. Well, if you can just sneak second, might not do.
well, it looks nearer from what I can see, but not whether I'm on a great angle.
You've not washed these windows, so I can't look out the window either.
I'll get right on it.
This is definitely 2. I think it's 3.
Come play, please. 2 red and a measure for third.
Still getting noticed for your Wonder Bowl, Nick, or is it today's chip paper?
Today's chip paper,
Yeah.
I think, now.
I thought I saw your face on my chips the other day, actually.
Yeah. You never know, it might make an appearance while the World Championship's on, you never know.
Oh dear.
Just to cheer you up.
Do I have to go through that again? They normally say when you go on TV you look a little bit fatter, don't they? But no, just the 2.
Two shots, Skelton and Stepney.
Set score 2-0, first end.
Start, I think. Yeah.
must try harder.
You try to be too precise, don't you?
Yeah.
I think I'd have give it a little bit of a extra
Flick.
yeah, and probably been on the tee.
Jack length 27.5 metres.
So almost back to normal now. We've got the under 25s event back with us this year. Always great to see.
Sweep. Hurry a bit now. We should start that again.
Qualifiers with that were held up in
Yeah, I'll put that.
Stanley.
Bigger numbers in all the qualifiers this year, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm quite pleased with them, to be honest with you, Nick. You know, for those of you that are not aware, we changed everything this year, changed the way we do things, and to try and get a little bit of interest back. And so it was fantastic.
Couple of fakes, Gail.
Got some guest commentators coming in for this week as well, just something a little bit different. I'm going to drag some of the golden oldies back. Stay tuned for that one. We've got the voice of bowls for many, many years, David Rees-Jones. He's going to be joining us, and also Tony Alcock. Well, you know, I've aimed my sights very high with them, but they've kindly agreed, so thank you very much for that. Also got Gary Hood from Scotland going to be joining us. A fantastic player as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, something to look forward for all of us to look forward to. Different voices, different opinions on it,
Yeah,
Good try, Steve.
and all done it before.
that's right, yeah.
1 red.
Ease. On in. Line, man.
Just for those of you wondering if we've got some horses in the commentary box with a little clip clop, one of the microphones here is slightly broken. We've got a new one arriving tomorrow.
Great bowl from Trev, just what the doctor ordered.
Yep. A pint of apple juice for that.
Can still draw it in the gap. Robert, just sitting off mine. Yeah. Yeah. That's a bit like you. I didn't think Chevy was quite up. No. He was close, but just full. Sorry, Mike. Great effort, this.
Nearly done it.
Oh, unlucky.
Lucky.
Anyway, to get another. Trevor's just round that, and you fall on the length there. Just need to run, I think, what a line you've got. That was the line. What? Yeah, what to use.
Take that.
One
Definitely.
shot, Taylor and Airey.
Yeah, still in it, early
Set
doors.
score 2-1 after 2 ends.
So you pick your partner for your mixed pairs this year.
Sophie, yeah?
Yeah.
Hopefully she's going to carry me. That's the plan anyway.
Yeah, great player, Sophie Tolchard, member of the Commonwealth Games squad, if you wish.
Yep. Against another member of the squad,
Yes.
Catherine. So I've got one of the best seats in the house to watch a good game there.
Jack length 29 metres.
Mike, did you see that? Mark, sure.
Yeah, Catherine Rednall's in the open singles as well. Did very, very well last year.
Yeah, she normally, I think she quite likes the carpet here.
Yeah, I was speaking with Alex on a podcast, and he said she had an unfair advantage because it was 2 against 1, because obviously she was pregnant.
18 inch will do, yeah.
Yeah, run this last bit. Run this last bit. Come on, Ed. Up yet? Yeah, just
Effort. Very good effort this year. Go on. Go one bit further. Go on a bit further. Well
Yeah,
done.
good adjustment.
Yeah, it's a winner.
Well, it's a feet short of the jack. Feet more than your last.
There is room just round it, but you've got to be perfect.
Yeah.
Then you go now.
He's done it, hasn't he? And behind. Sits is in.
Height. Come on. Yeah, do favour with one, so. Line.
Will he get back?
They normally get all the way back there.
Yards, Jim. Get a yard to Jack. You can afford 4 feet, just rest him for 2.
Just wondering with all these new things about, you know, the air conditioning being on at certain things due to the virus being around, whether it's maybe just slightly colder in there. I don't know, I've not been down there much.
Yeah, I do think temperature does affect it a little bit. But,
We're going to get inside, mate.
It's quite chilly today.
That's great.
normally
Let's go round
decent
it.
temperature on there though.
Further up
Yeah.
than your last full score, so.
It must be if you don't have your coat on.
Yeah, we've not got jackets or jumpers the same colour as the shirts, have
Yeah.
we? So
If it drops below 24, the jacket goes on.
Well, not about a clear run there.
Now, can he jump this?
Hurry!
Nope.
Measure for shot.
Red?
yeah, Simon was right. He fancied it was one.
One shot. Skelton and Stepney.
Set score 3-1 after 3 ends.
You're that this time.
Jack length 24 metres.
Yep, come on. That's what's that. Yeah, off it.
Simon's not dropped his level much.
Nope. Definitely been the most consistent player.
Yeah. Yeah. Down, 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 up there, Stu. Very good ball.
It's a shot. Probably have to play it in that hand. Sitting jack high.
Great reply.
Your one's sitting probably a foot short.
Jimmy Chan, that one.
Well, fine if it goes past.
What do you like, Stu?
Bring it all. And jack high, Trev.
Yeah.
No, it's all right.
Play. Good ball. Yeah.
Well, one on, one behind.
green.
Not too bad. And the National's still going all right, Nicky, indoors. Everything's still going according to plan, is it?
Still going according to plan at the moment, yeah. But a long way to go.
Go on, in you go, son. Come on with this. Come on.
Well,
Line looks good enough.
all on pace.
Just gone as he.
Yeah, might have just nipped out the back door, yeah.
3.5 feet out your last.
Literally lose an inch. We'll hopefully get a little touch.
Matron.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to get back. Stitches only might just do. Oh. No. Nope.
One shot, Taylor and Airey.
Set score 3-2 after 4 ends.
Yeah. Still anybody's?
Yep. Just while he's setting the jack length, just one slight change to the normal programming this year. For those of you that like to tune in to watch Ladies' Day, we normally have no game on the Sunday. That's when the BBC come in and set up their cameras on the Sunday evening, so there's no play. This year that will be on the Saturday evening, so there's no game on the Saturday evening.
Meters.
But there will be a ladies' game on the Sunday evening.
Another great start from Simon.
Touch it. Just look at the slip past to that green ball, see either side. Hurry. Hurry, how you go. Hurry, how you go. Well, it's up there. That's all right.
Yeah, well played.
Two good bowls, but a bit of a target.
Yeah, it was always going to leave that target, wasn't it? You know, if it just got a little contact on the bowl, maybe it just sprung the jab. Again, a bit of a target. Ideally want it in line with each other, but it's got to be hit.
Yeah, it depends on whether Trev gets tempted to play less pace because there's a nice result.
Just to drag the jack, isn't it? As we know, it's not too easy. Well, it needs to come now.
Good effort. Good effort. You're not going to play it much better without getting it.
Yep.
That's brilliant, Trev. I think you've just got to lose a fraction, that's all. Hurry. Hurry.
Just not going to make the trip, is he?
Similar weight to his last, he would have been.
Yep. Does always seem to, sometimes it just drags you in, doesn't it, to play that that perfect trail.
Yeah, well done.
Point shots,
3 to red.
Skelton and Stepney.
6-2.
Set score
Well,
6-2
ends
after
to go.
5 ends.
I thought it was going to be the first thing you stuck up there. Because I actually thought we were about to get down to the balls.
Jack length 24.5 metres.
Yeah. 18 inches. Yeah, pal.
Two red.
Not quite so tight this time. Mike will be looking to get in there. Tight one.
Yeah.
Go on then.
Right, chance now.
Good pace, Trevor. You're going to count. Come on. No, number one. That's your.
That's the first job done.
Inside.
Yeah, not too bad. Quite awkward as well.
Hurry, Mike. Hurry. Yep, we're done.
Little bit of danger, but there is a shot for Jack or Bowl.
Right, what else do you fancy like that one out? Well, you could.
It's the last ball, so Simon, you know, wherever the jack goes, Simon won't have a reply. It just depends. You got to hit the target, then rely on a bit of luck, haven't you? I think.
Well, you can just draw like Mike did.
Yeah. What's he got? 18 inches roughly.
Good height. Come on. Come on, you big effort, please. Big effort.
Can't be far off.
Nearly two if he can get a touch.
Well played.
Great bowl.
Yeah,
Great
very,
bowl.
very good bowl.
Two shots,
Yep.
Taylor and Airey.
Made the pair as well. Excellent bowl.
Set score 6-4 after 6 ends. Jack length 26.5 metres.
Just get that, Mike. That.
Just done. Couple of feet, just.
Decent correction there from Stu.
Yep. Matter of winning each of these last 3 ends now.
Yeah, there is a way, obviously without, but you make your set harder. Another good one there from Simon.
Yeah, it's like most sports, isn't it? It's about how you correct, isn't it? Everybody plays a bad ball or a bad shot, depending on the sport. It's how you learn from it and how you correct it, and how quick you do it.
Well, yeah, it's and how many. You can't keep doing it all the time, can you?
I'll ask Greg. I don't know.
Yeah, to just try and drop off.
Yeah, fine, yeah. Hurry. Hurry, Mike. And a bit more. Well played. Great ball.
Might tempt Trevor to play a bit of a runner at this, but Michael has a ball left.
I'll be tempted to run at that, Trev.
Yeah, perfect draw or run the 2 bowls off, get the front bowl solid. It could stun you for the jack.
Yeah, I think if he makes any contact on the jack, he needs to go clean with it, doesn't he? There's a lot of ricocheting at the back.
Hurry. Nicely now.
Well, has it gone enough? I think it has, yeah.
Yeah, might have snuck it.
Hurry. I don't think it needs to. It's like listening to David Bolt's podcast when they're commentating. I'll pay for that later. Yeah, it's done the trick.
He could do something similar, I guess, couldn't he? 2 seconds, run the bowl off, bowl onto Jack, that one waiting in the back corner.
Yeah, I just had a quick look there. I can't see it on the screen, but there is a bowl to the back left-hand side. There you go, you can see it, the back left-hand side.
Be very unlucky to get both reds, wouldn't you? I suppose there is a way you can, but
Yeah.
It's good again. Yeah. Okay, right.
Well, it wasn't too far away, but it's going to be a single to
One shot,
Trevor
Taylor
and
and
Stuart.
Airey.
Just one
Set score
adrift now in the
6-5
final 2
after
ends.
7 ends.
yeah, keeping it an exciting finish for us.
Yeah.
Jack length 28 metres.
I keep standing on that line. It's funny how different people look at different things, isn't it?
Yeah, some people look at the centre, some people look at a mark or have an aiming point.
Yeah, I think when I used to play indoors a bit more, I used to like to see the ring marker, but I don't think I aimed at it. I don't know what I aimed at, which is probably why they didn't go near.
Yeah, I kind of look at where I want my bowl to start bending from.
Go on. Bit further, pal. There. Alright, 1 yard.
Just up.
Well, still room. Both will be looking for a little bit better with a second.
Yep.
Big sweep. Big sweep. Down you go. Down you go, Stu. Go on, keep swinging. Keep swinging. Swing it.
2 feet off's good.
I think it was just more the pace than anything.
Wait. Come on. Good gear. Very good gear. Right down now. You're not seaming, man. You're not seaming.
One red.
Done that quite a few times, Simon, hasn't he? When he's played a bad one straight away, straight to the jack.
All in all, he's led pretty good, hasn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
Come on, head up.
It's to run.
Try man, anyway then.
Well, not a bad second.
Draw another mark. Well, might stay up for long enough. Just falling out. Pace was okay.
Play the ball or just drawn it.
18 inch.
Even if you played the bar, fancy Mike would draw the shot. So
18 inches of pace, maybe. Sit the ball, turn the jack a little bit.
yeah, got the pace for this line. You can just nibble it.
Run. Don't see it.
Needs to bend.
Come on, on the
Back
split.
for the jack now.
Split.
Yep, well played.
Yeah, good bowl.
Yeah. Just think he needed to bend that little bit more. He's nearly just sat off the seam there. I think he has got the shot, but I think a clean jack would have been a bit more beneficial. Would have made
But he'll be happy with that one.
oh yeah,
Full
definitely.
green.
He won't smile though.
Good bowl though. If he misses that, then 3 last end, which is
Yep.
not easy.
There's not really a lot on, is there? Got the jack clean.
Maybe it's a bad connection if they got inside edge onto the made 2 or 3 green, but red have the best back. So there's percentages if he wants to arrive.
I wonder why you're hanging out the window then.
Yeah.
One down, level into the last end's not a massive thing, is it? You know, if he does get the shot, obviously it's going to be a lot better.
If he gets the shot, obviously they need 3, but
Jack's going to go straight back. Even if you get on the outside.
Yeah, because even if they lose a 2 here, they've still got to win the
Still
end
got to
anyway.
win the
It's
end, yeah.
irrelevant whether they drop a 1 or 2. I think they'll probably go for it. Yeah, down the backhand, overplaying it.
Close fight. Good effort.
1 shot, Taylor and Airey.
Well, we're going to have a 1 and shootout to decide this second set.
Set score 6-6 after 8 ends.
Yeah, from 6-2, Trevor and Stewart done well to come back into it.
Yeah, they have. They've won 5 out of the 8 ends in this set. They only won 2 in the last one. I think what makes the game a bit interesting. I think, you know, if you play the old format where you're playing a longer game and you've not changed and someone's struggling,
Jack
it
length
makes,
28
I think even as a
metres.
player, it was a bit boring. You know, maybe it's like 15-0 up in a game. I think I was as bored as the people that were losing. I think in this one, I know sometimes sets can be cruel. Sometimes, you know, the better player doesn't always win. However, I do think it just makes it a little bit more interesting. You've kind of got like 3 finishes in a way, haven't you? One for the set, the next set, and then a tie break.
Well, yeah, because what was it, 9-3? You know, at some point in the first set.
Yeah, if you look overall, it's 16 to red and 9 to green, and we're 1 end away from being a tie break. So you got that side of it, but I think it makes it more interesting. No one wants to sit here and watch a game at 18-0.
Certainly, I wouldn't imagine it's great TV viewing if there's a big gap between the scores.
Yeah.
Whereas, as you say, in sets, 1 set all doesn't matter whether it's by 1 or 100.
Yeah, exactly.
Just what the doctor ordered there from Stu. There will be an available runner at some point, though, as it sits.
Yeah, Simon is playing a slightly tighter line. Has he got the pace?
Yeah, I don't think he would run with this one, but as it sits at the moment, as long as there's nothing in the way. Great bowl if he's got it.
Yeah. It's hard to tell from the angles. From here it looks green, but you can't always tell unless you're directly above it.
Come on, son, go do this.
Ernie will tell us.
Perfect, 1 blue.
Because Trev's on the mat, yeah.
Right. Come on up.
He doesn't look as he's got enough, does he?
Not far away, you know.
What's the line?
Oh, dear.
Maybe as well going for this. I can't go anywhere near it, so I'm as well going for that spot in case he gets it.
Yeah, as long as
Well, they
you
must
They
think
must
they're in.
hold, yeah.
that ball, back ball.
If they hold for sure, you definitely need a back bowl.
Hurry, Mike. Hurry. Well done.
Well, there's not a lot on really. That's finishing in a really, really good place. It's almost forcing him to play the dead draw, isn't it?
There's definitely not a lot on. The runner doesn't get you much.
If he just got a piece of the jack and flicked it to the far right, he'd managed to get something, but then there's a bowl to come. I think he's just got to play the
Brave enough to play the same pace as last time.
Yeah.
You won't be far away.
Wobble it one more time. Well, he's following it.
Hurry. Hurry, Trev. Hurry.
Don't think he's here, is he?
I think he's a bowl tighter than he was.
Oh, now. Now.
Has he lent the green one up enough? There's more than one way of doing it.
Are you playing it?
I mean, if you definitely don't fancy, it's one red.
Yeah, you got
Umpire, please.
Yeah, so
Measure
they've
for
declared
shot.
the head. They've elected not to send the fourth bowl. So you've got to be very sure, very brave.
Must fancy that hold because there's opportunities to, over the pace for the reds.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot to go wrong, was there?
You're unlucky to chip your own out. Now move it a millimetre closer anyway.
Oh, you want to see him in a Chinese restaurant with them chopsticks? We can't not to give it a nudge. 2. Well, you don't get a better piece of measuring equipment than the old calipers. Very accurate, aren't they? They're fixed.
Yeah, well, they shouldn't move, should they? That's for sure. So once they're set in.
Well, yeah, I think they're right. It's going to be 1 to red, I think. Yeah, it is. So it's one shot there to Simon Skelton and
One shot,
Michael
second
Stepney.
set and the match.
And they take this first
Skelton and
round of the
Stepney.
World Open Pairs 2 sets to 0. Well, it's going to be always going to be a decent game that for quality players. Simon got off to a great start and Michael was backing him up. Just a few bits of unluckiness in the first set. It wasn't to be for the Carlisle qualifiers. And they'll put their place into the next round. Well, that's all we have time for this afternoon. Coming up next at 7:30 this evening is going to be the next pairs game. It's going to be Mervyn King and David Gourlay MBE playing the American entry of Dean Warmington and Scott Edwards. Until then, have a good day.